Welcome back to the brand new Friends Arena in Stockholm, where there's a bit of horse action on the pitch. Unusual, always nice to see a kind of a medieval flavour to the build-up of Sweden versus England here.
World Cup qualifier in Germany, where they came from 4-0 down to force a draw. They're as close to full strength as possible.
He's done well when he's had an opportunity in an England shirt.
Gerrard in towards Cahill. Oh, he'd only needed a touch, and he didn't quite get a touch.
Anything on that.
Even he is struggling to pass the ball accurately. Catch Niklic. Now Shellstrom. He can strike them with that left foot and flies by a post, which I think Joe Hart had covered.
Yep. He had run.
Johnson to Sterling. Martin Olsen's getting to him very quickly. Here's Mateusz Renegi, and he's got Martin Olsen overlapping to his left. Ibrahimovic waits in the centre. Olsen, Ibrahimovic, another chance, 1-0. Something fitting about the fact that the first goal in the new National Stadium is scored by Sweden's talismanic striker, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. England gave him a second chance.
You know, Glenn Johnson had possession. He knocked the ball into Raheem Sterling and then seemed to run beyond him a little bit. Steven Gerrard also a little bit further forward. Once they get the chance to counter, then they're running straight at the central defenders. It's a good run from Martin Olsen outside Renegi. Now he's just got to find the right pass. Good run from Ibrahimovic. Gets a little bit of good fortune, but that's a really smart finish. It's just a stab, a topo.
Sterling. Now Danny Welbeck. Pull back to Glenn Johnson. Oh, and the touch by Cleverly on the edge of the 6-yard box. There was no flag against him. It was a chance.
He did well, Tom Cleverly. He just gambled. He just put himself in a position where he thinks I might get on the end of it. You'll see him make the move there, and having got there, he's got to put that in.
No free kick. Larson in towards Renegi. And he got to the front of the queue for a good cross from Seb Larson, but just couldn't quite direct it in.
And Gary Cahill just does enough. Just there, trying to force the error.
Niklic. Oh, and they got in a real tangle. Hartston particularly well. Ibrahimovic though, Renegi! Might just have sat up, but it was a clear chance for Mateusz Renegi of England's, a problem of England's making.
That's sloppy. That really is sloppy there. I think when Gary Cahill's underneath that, I think he's got to deal with it. Just ducking out the way of that, whether Joe Hart's calling for it or not. In the first minute, he did exactly the same and just thought.
Sterling's a fabulous pass for Young. Ashley Young crossed in towards Welbeck. That's a terrific equaliser for England. Snapped up by Danny Welbeck from a searching cross from Ashley Young after a tremendous pass from Raheem Sterling. Praise for all three. England on terms with 10 minutes of the half remaining.
That's better all round, isn't it? As you say, excellent ball out from Sterling. Once again, better play from Ashley Young. It's a brilliant cross. It's such a great ball in. Danny Welbeck, as soon as he recognises Ashley Young's picking it up, he knows he just wants to try and find a yard. Now, give me something to attack, and it's absolutely perfect. Delivered on a sixpence, and he can't miss that. That's a really well-worked goal all round from England.
Niklic losing out. Osman, good pass to Sterling. England starting to find a little bit of rhythm and fluency. Raheem Sterling bundled over by Martin Olsen. Free kick England.
The referee should have a word with Martin Olsen as well.
Gerrard with the free kick. And it's bundled in. And Stephen Corker has got a debut goal for England, who lead now in Stockholm.
Amazing turnaround.
20 years of age, Stephen Corker of Tottenham Hotspur scored against the English champions at the weekend and now marks his international debut with a goal.
Another good delivery, isn't it? It's another really interesting, inviting ball from Steven Gerrard. Difficult one for the goalkeeper. Should he be coming to get that? I don't think he can. And again, Corker just takes a chance. He just thinks, if I can find a little bit of space and just throw myself at it, who knows? And he gets himself a goal. Well done, sir.
Oh, just chested that down under pressure from Cahill. Niklic. Ibrahimovic. to give him another chance like that. It was actually very good defending by Korka, who did enough. It's a corner.
The original control, you're right, was fabulous from Ibrahimovic, and Kacaniklic picks it up.
Looking for reinforcements. Ashley Young, Danny Welbeck, Steven Gerrard, space for Leighton Baines now to pick across. In towards Welbeck. There's Leon Osman stretching at the far post. I think Welbeck had the chance.
Good play. Good football from England. They kept it well, didn't they? I thought Danny Welbeck might have crossed earlier for Sterling, but he came back out, so Ibrahim's picked it up and used the ball intelligently.
Gerrard has found Osman. It's a smart save by Isaacson and his near post.
Got in some good areas there, hasn't he, Leon Osman, a few times now.
Sterling. Here's Gerrard. It's well struck. Isaacson fends it away.
Crisper and more accurate. This is the shot from Steven Gerrard. Plenty of swerve on that. He could have maybe took it with his hands, but decides to just beat that away.
Ibrahimovic has got on the dangerous side of Korka. It was a rather extravagant finish.
Yeah.
Didn't need me to tell him he could have taken a touch.
Could have took 2 or 3, Clive. Korka actually makes the header, and then Ibrahimovic.
And now to Sterling. And now Glenn Johnson, who is onside here. Come back towards Osman, was did just about enough. Steven Gerrard! Far away.
That is a tempting one to hit first time. Again, you could argue whether Steven Gerrard takes a touch. I think any midfield player coming onto something like this is always going to be tempted to hit.
Svensson. Oh, here's Ibrahimovic! Drilled through Joe Hart with unstoppable power by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He scored for the second time tonight, and Sweden are on terms.
Absolutely out of nothing. Whether or not England, because they've made changes, have just drifted and just slept a little bit, I'm not so sure. Let's credit the finish, the movement from Ibrahimovic. He just pushes Cahill away, then he just short cross away and just spins off of him. And it's a stunning volley. That is a brilliant spot from Svensson. The control is worthy of one of the top strikers in the world, and the finish is magnificent. Ryan Shawcross has only been on for about 30 seconds. Welcome to international football. You switch off for a split second and the very best will hurt you.
Fielded 3 of those 4 this evening. Free kick hasn't, guess who's placed it? Crowd as animated as they've been at any stage during the evening. There's a possibility of a Zlatan Ibrahimovic hat-trick. Well hit, it's in! The headline act on opening night is inevitably Zlatan Ibrahimovic. They with too much force. Barely a smile breaks his famous features, but pick this one out.
There's no way that one should be beating Joe Hart, Clive. That's his side. That can't go in that corner. You know, I don't think that's a particularly special strike either. I've seen him hit him a lot better. Yes, it's bouncing in front of the goalkeeper, but that shouldn't be beating him.
Hart's going to have to deal with that. Hasn't quite done so. Ibrahimovic, surely not. Oh! Now that is brilliant.
Wow.
That is truly exceptional. You've got something to talk about tonight, folks. You've just seen a stunning goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's got 4 tonight, and England are beaten.
That's an incredible finish. I said at the start, I've seen flashes and bits from this guy against all of the English teams in the Champions League over the year. But I think in witnessing that, you've just seen something very, very special. That is an incredible goal. Because as soon as Joe Hart does that, I'll tell you what, now he's already thinking, I'm going for this. Bang. Fabulous athleticism and the quality, the contact on the ball is amazing. I'll take me out off to him there. That's an incredible goal.
Guess what the boos were for?
He got a yellow card for taking his shirt off.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic's night. They have a stadium, a stage worthy of top-class international football, maybe not a pitch, and they have a captain who belongs among the leading lights of international football. 4 goals. England were leading with 15 minutes to play here this evening, but they've been beaten. That 4th goal was something to savour. What a night. Sweden 4, England 2.